Okay, so the whole reason we've been learning this logarithmic differentiation is going to happen right now. But I will tell you, because of spring break and everything else, there's only going to be one of these questions of the 7 questions on the test, right? So, and it's one of the homework problems that you have done. So, all right, so looking at that. Oh, you don't see anything, do you? There we go. All right. Looking at that. So it looks, to find y prime looks like an absolute nightmare, right? Because first of all, the biggest thing I see is a quotient rule. And then, so you're going to have the derivative of the numerator times the denominator minus, leave the numerator alone, derivative of the denominator all over the denominator squared, right? And well, within the derivative of the numerator, you've got a product rule, and within each of the factors of the product rule, you've got a chain rule. So this is just an absolute nightmare, right? So what we do instead is we will apply logs to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw, we'll say we'll throw logs at that. Let's see. So I'm going to, what thou doeth to the left, so I'm going to log the left, and now I have to log the right. Definitely talented. Not sim, sign. Okay. Now I'll do this. I'll do this as efficiently as you could do it, because I'm not going to test the algebra. We're testing the calculus. So you obviously can take more steps if you want, but I'm going to do algebraic expansion right here, and I'm going to expand the right hand side. So I see that as, see what I see when I do it. I'm going to see that both of these terms are going to be positive. I see this as a power 1/2, so it's going to come out in front. I see this as a power 3, which is going to come out in front. And then I see this as a negative term, right? And so let's just write that out. So I see this as 1/2 the natural log of x squared minus 1 plus 3 times the natural log of x cubed minus 5 minus the natural log of the absolute value of the sine of 3x. So now I've algebraically rewritten. So this is just, already you can see this is so much easier, but let's go ahead and do it anyway. So our buzzword for the whole section is u prime over u, right? Because that is the derivative of the natural log of u prime over u. So now I'm going to go ahead and do that. So let's start on the left. So that's a function of y, not of x. So I've got to use implicit. So u prime over u is y prime over y. I don't know what just happened to my pen there. Is equal to, I don't know what happened. Okay, is equal to 1/2 the u prime 2x over x squared minus 1. I don't mind if you cancel the 2's out. I was going to do it, but I was like, maybe I'll show it, right? But what I will say is there's no extra credit for showing the least amount of steps, and it's your test. You're going to get tested points on it. So do whatever you need. We'll cancel the 2's in a minute. Then plus 3 times u prime over u, so that's 3x squared over x cubed plus minus 5 minus natural log. Okay, so now let's just do this one. So it's going to be u prime over u. So let's put the u down. That's the sine of 3x. Now, remember when we take the absolute value, we kind of talked about, some of us yesterday, we're just going to drop the absolute value sign because the areas are going to be the same as you band out. I kind of showed some of you, and if some of you want me to show you algebraically again, I will. But anyway, so we've got the u is the sine of 3x down there. Now, the du, the u prime, over up here is going to be the derivative of sine is cosine of 3x multiplied by the chain, because that's not just regular old cosine of x, that's cosine of 3x. So the chain becomes 3. So to clean this up, so for right now, let's do this. Let's do y prime is equal to x over x squared minus 1. Actually, I should probably leave some room here. I'm going to leave this. X over x squared minus 1, because I cancelled that, didn't I? Plus 9x squared over x cubed minus 5 minus 3 groups of cosine over sine. Cosine of 3x over sine of 3x, which is cotangent of 3x. Now, I should have showed it here. I didn't write this y. See how this is y prime over y? And I don't have it right here. So look at what I have. I have, keep an eye on this, I'm losing this, right? So I've got, over here, I've got my derivative function, y prime, as a function of x. Everything's x's here, right? But I've got y prime over y. So what I have to do, technically, let's put it in red because I'm going to delete it. I have to multiply both sides by y. But now I got y's and x's. So what I'm going to do is, I will do that, but now I'm going to, I need to shrink this up to see what the original problem was. Because now I know that this is what y is right here. So I'm just going to re-plug that in. So that means, so I'm going to come up here. I'm going to write it in black. So y prime, what's going on? Y prime is equal to the square root of x squared minus 1 times x cubed minus 5 all over the absolute value of the sine of 3x times x over x squared minus 1 plus 9 x squared over x cubed minus 5 minus 3 cotangent of 3x. So now I've got y prime as a function of x. Now I'm not going to have you multiply that out. Okay, so, and I will tell you, all right, so all the ones that you're going to, the 7 problems you're going to do on the test, you've done them all in the homework problems. They're all straight out of the book, no number changes or anything, right? So you got to go look through your homework assignments. And then the only difference you're going to do today, you're going to do, what page am I on? Still on 330, I think, right? You're going to do 93 to 97 odd. So that's 3 problems. The only difference on the test is I'm going to, you are going to write, it's up here. You're going to, the log differential equation on the test, it's going to be one of those 3 problems, right, that I'm giving you, 93 to 97 odd. But the only difference is I will make you write the equation to the tangent line at some given point on that curve. And I will pick that at the day of the test. It'll be on the paper for you. Okay? So, so if you don't understand what I'm saying, ask now. Right? Well, we've got a couple of days to review. Right? So, that's it. So, so you got today and tomorrow and Thursday if you're here to review. Today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Okay? So you got all those homework problems to go over. Calc chat, Equations of tangent lines, I think you're good. Requizzing on Thursday stuff, on Friday stuff, we can requiz starting tomorrow. Yes. Okay, so I want you at least to get practice on this before you start requizzing on the other one, please. Okay, any questions for the good of the good of the world? Okay.